We are recording.
Hi, this is another Bagged and Board Bite with the Bagged and Board Bites.
Chris?
John.
And Paul.
With the, I thought you were saying we were the Bag and Board Bites.
No, we're the Bagged and Board Boys.
With the Bag and Board Bites.
We're the Bagged and Board Bites. This is Star Wars Issue 2 with
You just learned their names.
Brian Wood and
Carlos Deanda.
Steve Deanda.
Carlos.
Gene Parmesan! And this is following between episode 3 and 4 with Leia out there trying to put together
You mean 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah, episode 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Is it 4 and 5? I thought it was...
Yeah, 4 was A New Hope, 5's Empire Strikes Back.
You're off the podcast!
You need to turn in your nerd card right now.
Or you
I got
need
my
to take
Star Wars
remedial
on.
math.
I got my Star Wars all confused.
There's just too many Star Wars.
But we talked about episode number...
Issue number 1.
I'm not
See?
thinking...
See?
No, I'm thinking in Star Wars terms, so I was not wrong saying episode, because it would have been episode 4.5 or...
Yeah, this would be,
4.1.
this story is 4.5, really.
It really is.
It's basically after the destruction of Yavin, the base on Yavin, the rebels
The Rebels!
are looking for
See, it's not easy doing this.
a new accent and also a new
It
base. So this is and there might be a spy in their network. Probably not a bantha. But
Well, Bantha is the giant
Yeah.
elephant thing. You mean a Bothan.
Bothan.
All right, so Chris is going to talk about this one now. But this issue is all about Leia getting her team together. This is her center mass. This is the group of people that she trusts, and they're going to try to root out who the spy is.
No Balthans in this
There
world,
are no
by the way.
or Banthas.
or Banthas.
And this is, I'm proud to say, the second Star Wars comic book I have ever bought and read and enjoyed.
Continuing a series.
Even just in general, like, it's a shock.
Not even the Marvel stuff back when we were kids.
No, I didn't read any of those.
Yeah. It's really good. The Han and Chewie stuff. Basically, he's just having a conversation with himself because they put the in there, and
You don't know what it means.
yeah, you don't know what it means, but he's like, no, I'm gonna do it. All right. But then you're gonna have some Boba Fett in there, not because his picture's on the cover, but because you see a spaceship.
You see Slave One in there.
They actually say it's Slave One, so you know it's actually Boba Fett and not some other.
Because he's hiding in garbage again, like good bounty hunters do.
That's his MO.
And then you have the general who's taken over.
Colonel.
The colonel who's taken over.
He's taken over running the Star Destroyer that Vader
was.
resigned from.
Not resigned, was asked to leave.
to give a new mission to do something still secret from the
It's-
Emperor.
It's a fun read, and Brian Wood gets these characters. I mean, how do you not? It's Star Wars. Everyone knows who they are and how they should be read and how they should be written. He does it well, and that's the big thing with licensed comic books. I've been reading the 2 seasons of the Buffy books that have been coming out from Dark Horse as well since they came out with Buffy Season 8, number 1, years ago now. And as good as they have been and could be and can be at times, you still have that, oh, well, it's a licensed book. It's not the best. The artwork kind of is hit or miss when it comes to some characters. But Brian Wood nails the writing. Carlos Deanda handles the likenesses so well. You look at someone and you're like, oh, that's Han. That's Leia.
Yeah, he nails Leia so much that you want to still nail Leia.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Oh.
And that's surprising out of a Star Wars book because some of the art in some of the Star Wars books, I'm looking at you, Knights of the Old Republic books, are just led to confusion. This is all really clear. You know what characters you're looking at. You know what action's taking place. And there's cool, Star Wars space battles.
Yeah.
And the big thing, too, is the artwork captures the scenery that were in the movies. Like Chris just, with the being on the Imperial Star Destroyer. Just...
With the scene.
You got
where it's all
them standing in the ranks there.
But even, just that floor in there is
shiny.
what it looks like when the movies were shot, or any game that you played. It captures the feel of all of those places. Even with them in
Having
flights-
different hairstyles
in
on different pages.
being in the flight simulators, being in the Millennium Falcon, like all that stuff just fits the book because it's what the world looks like and what we know the world looks like, and they capture all that. And I think they've captured all of us on a Star Wars book.
Yeah.
And Vader is out free in between episodes 4 and 5, so that the Star Wars Unleashed is still in canon.
There you go.
It
And
works.
I'm glad that this is a book that is good and it's actually selling well, because I've been able to talk to the comic book guy at our store about this, and it's a book that's selling, and it's not just because it's Star Wars. A lot of it is it's Brian Wood writing a Star Wars book, and it's handled well. Like, I've never gone into the comic book store looking for a Star Wars comic book and then been like, sold out. I can try to get you one next week, though. And here it is. I'm really glad this is happening right now. I don't know if it's going to continue like this. I hope it does. If Brian Wood leaves the book, I probably would drop it.
Well, since Brian Wood's no longer an exclusive or ever at DC, it's probably the biggest book he's on now.
Star Wars is huge. I don't
And
care.
also DMZ has been done forever.
I mean,
Well,
really
he's still.
stays the
I mean,
same.
he's at Dark Horse writing Conan still,
Yep.
and Northlander's just wrapped up, right?
yeah,
So
that ended a while ago.
So, yeah,
he's
this
got
is-
that. He's got that free room to be able to do this, and he's a really good writer, and he gets characters like this, and he's a fan of the series of Star Wars.
And hopefully you're a fan of us doing these. And if you are, let us know. And if not, well, you can let Paul know.
Yeah, you could let me know down below on the messages here. Check out our other videos over here. I can't. Why am I doing
You're
it
doing
here?
fine. You're great at
Here.
pointing, Paul. That's what I've always respected about you.